years, our culture has believed that bigger is better. We build bigger houses, buy bigger tractors, and put bigger motors in our truck. However, bigger is not always better. If you're going to stay in the cow-calf business, you need to be as efficient as you can get. Several years ago, I was just starting to get my cows switched over to low-maintenance PCC genetics, so I was keeping track of weights and production. I wanted to see if Kit Pharaoh was telling the truth. I had 2 cows that came down off the mountain later than the rest, so after running them across the scale, I hauled them to the vet to be preg-checked. One cow weighed over 1,600 pounds. The other was a first calf heifer that weighed 950 pounds. Both were in good flesh, both raised a nice calf, and both turned out to be pregnant for the next year. The vet commented how nice the big cow was. I had to tell her that I just finished weighing their calves, and they both brought home heifer calves that weighed 535 pounds. Now, which cow produced the most pounds of beef relative to her body weight? It's not even a contest when it comes to efficiency. The smaller cow produced 56% of her own weight, and the larger cow produced only 33%. The fact is, bigger is not always better. That little first calf heifer would go on to mature at 1,200 pounds. She's not small by any means, just put together in a different package, and she still weans 50% of her body weight. I don't know how things are where you live, but in the Mountain West, 1,600-pound cows are normal. The hardest part is getting a rancher to admit that his cows are really that big. Let's compare a herd of big 1,600-pound cows and a herd of moderate-frame 1,200-pound PCC cows. So on average, a cow consumes 2.5 to 3% of her body weight in forage per day. At 3 pounds, the forage intake for a smaller cow would be 36 pounds. The larger cow would need 48 pounds. So you can only run 75 1,600-pound cows on the same pasture as 100 1,200-pound cows. An average calf crop of 95% would give you 95 calves from the smaller cows and only 71 from the larger cows. It's no problem for a 1,200-pound cow to wean half her body weight, or 600 pounds, a feat rarely shared by the 1,600-pound cow who raises a 700-pound calf. Total pounds weaned is 57,000 versus 49,700. Taking a page from the Colorado auction prices this week, buyers preferred the lighter calves and paid $1.85 for 600-pounders, $1.70 for 700-weight calves. That totals $105,000 for the moderate-framed herd and only $84,490 for the larger-framed herd. So the smaller cows produce more pounds and more dollars on the same resources, $20,000 more. How can you get those grass-efficient 1,200-pound cows since they're more profitable? Well, you have to start by buying moderate-framed, low-maintenance bulls from Pharaoh Cattle Company. For sale information on our 18-month-old grass-developed bulls selling this fall, visit us on the web at PharaohCattleCompany.com.